action.
Hi everybody, I'm Crystal.
I'm Shania.
And welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are a mother-daughter duo who aspire to have healthy relationships. We have talked about co-parenting, the ways it affects the child and the parents.
And we're going to take a break from that.
So today we're talking about dating. And I realize she is about to be 14. So all those little butterflies, the guys she's seeing and all that stuff that we went through, now she's about to go through. And I know a lot of times as parents, we feel like we have to push ourselves on our children to help them, direct them the right way so they don't make some of the mistakes we've made. And we're hoping that we can hold off a little bit longer so that they don't want to date so soon. But the reality is, she actually ready to date right now. Now, I told her that I prefer her to wait till she's in 10th grade. But in reality, she's like ninth grade.
Yeah, ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Like ninth grade, like a freshman in high school, because you'll be 15. Like, I feel like 15 is a great start to kick off with a good old dating thing. Because, guys, it's hard. Because I'm not one of those girls who, like, go behind their parents' back and just date, I hate when people just have, like, them school relationships where they only see each other in school. Like, y'all don't do nothing. Like, it's just, y'all say, hey, half the time scared to say hey and just be like just, and the funny thing is they don't even ask you out. The friend asks the guy asks the friend, don't the guy ask the friend to come in. It's so funny. And I'm like, no. But then it's like when it's a genuine, like, nice, good looking guy, you know, I have to say no, because I'm trying to respect my parents' wishes, and I feel like I could talk to my mom about anything. Now, my dad, I don't really know, but yeah.
Well, this is an uneasy subject to talk about because I think when we grew up, we dealt with a lot of things that was really a lot of peer pressure, and I don't think a lot of us had that real good relationship with our parents like me and you have. I know I didn't have it, so a lot of stuff you either keep it to yourself or you just didn't really have no one to go to for advice. So a lot of us, just being honest, we snuck out the house. And even if it wasn't going so far as doing something, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I hate when you do that. Why is you doing that? I don't even want to do the video no more.
Stop. Okay, let's just go. Stop.
That was nasty.
Mama, it was supposed to be a funny thing.
You know I'm going to get agitated.
Stop! Come on! So I also feel like my mom asked me why I want to date. I feel like it's a good thing for your parents to not be too strict on kids when they want to date, because it's gonna make the kid want to do it more. It's gonna make the kid, like, want to just, and then go behind the parents' back and do all that stuff and yada yada yada, and then that's when, and then I feel like with them not talking to their parents about it, and then they don't have the guidance and the advice, so then they start getting crazy, and then that's how teen pregnancy happens, and then it's just this crazy whole thing that shouldn't have been the way it should have. And with me, I'm a child of God, okay? So I'm going to make sure that I'm not feeling too pressured of what a boy, like, wants to do, because not all boys are like that. Some boys are, like, you know, they're nice. They actually want to hang out with you. They actually feel the same way that you feel about them. And it's not this whole big thing that just every guy is vicious and just wants one thing from you. But then you also have to be mindful that there's guys like that. Like, they always fake. Like, I like you for you. And then they ghost you.
So my whole goal as a parent, knowing she feels this way, is to just ensure self-confidence to her, to make sure she's beautiful, that she's loved, that she's smart, that she's pretty, that she doesn't come vulnerable to just words, that anything that a man or a guy says at this point is just confirmation for what she already knows. And that's not to come from a cocky standpoint. That's come from giving her some real good confidence. Like, the way God made you is perfect. The way you look, everything about you is perfect. You shouldn't have to fight. You shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying, like, feel like you need to be something that you're not.
You said confidence.
Confidence. You never heard of that?
No.
Godfidence. Like your confidence.
Oh, I thought you meant to say confidence, but you didn't say it correctly.
No, Godfidence.
Oh, okay.
Godfidence. I used to heard that term a couple years ago. So those are the things that I want to do as a parent. And I don't want to be strict because, like she said, I don't want her sneaking out the house. I don't want her not coming to me, telling me anything. Because you do want to be there when they're weak and when they need your advice. And you don't want them hiding anything from you. And that's one thing I really like about her. She'll tell me straight up, like, if she doesn't like something that I say or do, or if I'm being too strict, she'll tell me, but at the same time, she's not rebellious enough to go back and do something behind my back. And I'm just 100% confident in her because I know her. And I think these talks are good between mothers and daughters and even your sons, because we did it. Let's just be honest. We dated. We dated when we weren't supposed to, because guess what? Our mothers or fathers was like, you're not dating. You can't do this. And they were so strict. No, boyfriend. What's a boyfriend? You better get that boyfriend work. You know what I'm saying? That's what, that math is your boyfriend. English is your boyfriend. Track is your boyfriend.
No, what's 20 divided
by what's 8 times 8?
You don't know.
So you're not getting no boyfriends in these grades get up. So it's really, really strict. So I definitely didn't want that for her. And now that she's starting to talk about it, it's a little bit easier now. So I said, you know what? I think I'd accept something if she's in 9th grade and she has a guy that's a friend that wants to go to the mall with her, go to the movies. I chaperone, I'll be there, because I think that's the importance of getting to know who you bring around. Is not for me to monitor and chastise you, but to see you and who you pick out and who you allow in your life. That's going to let me see that you know how to pick your friends. You know how to pick nice guys. So that's going to help let me see the type of person that you are, that the people you allow in your space.
I feel like that trust with your child means the world. It's important because the trust helps the child know that you trust them enough to let them date and kind of, it's just the trust is there. Like, my mom trusts me to make these decisions. If I want my mom to keep on trusting me, for us to keep on having this bond, let me make sure that I'm not coming around here being reckless. Like, let me make sure that this is really like what I want to do. My mom's helping me and all this stuff. Now, my mom, by chaperone, she does not mean that she walking around with us. She go in her own world. She in the food court while we downstairs at Hollister when I'm with my friends. And I'll text her on my phone and I'll tell her like what store I'm into every once in a while. That's our rule, isn't it?
Yes. Now, the thing I like about this is that you're there, but you're not overbearing them. Like, you're not
walking with I imagine you with binoculars.
I ain't gonna lie. A part of me wanted to do it. But I had to have that stress.
That's it.
I wanted to, but then I was like, that's a little bit stalkerish. And I'm not a stalker, so I wanted to trust her though. So I'm like, hey, look, this is the rule. Every other store you in, text me, say, hey, heading into Hollister, American Eagle, Claire's, Forever 21, wherever you're at. And you don't have to do it every store, but just, every couple stores, just hit me up and tell me where you at. That way I know at least the idea of that she's in the store. Mm-hmm.
But you also have to make sure that you're mentally ready and that you're also prepared, because I feel like when that breakup hits,
because to me, that's the worst. But to be honest with you,
but then I feel like it's also relieving in a way because I know a lot of people who went through breakups and they was crying, they was depressed and all this stuff and really sad, But then I feel like afterwards they feel like it made you become a stronger, better person and more mindful of the guy that you're looking for. And not every guy that you break up with is like a bad guy, We're just saying it's helping you. But as for me, it's not like we gonna fight about bills.
But this is the
Why
thing.
Why you pay the bill? Why you pay me up? I ain't got a car.
But this is the thing. Y'all should go into dating not in high school. You should. I can't make you look at it this way, but I think you should go into dating in high school, like just having guy friends.